Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of muscle, might, and majesty because we're talking about the giant American Brahman bulls that rule the ranch. These aren't your average bulls. These Brahman beasts are massive, majestic, and born to dominate the pastures. From their iconic humps and droopy ears to their sheer size and raw power, these bulls are changing the game in American cattle ranching. So saddle up and stay tuned, because we're about to meet the biggest, boldest, and most legendary Brahman bulls in the country, and trust me, you won't believe your eyes when you see number one. When you think of true ranch royalty, powerful, resilient, and unmistakably iconic, one breed rises above the rest, the American Brahman. Towering in stature, rippling with muscle, and possessing a calm yet commanding presence, these bulls aren't just livestock, they are living legends. Welcome to the world of giant American Brahman bulls, the true kings of the ranch. These animals have carved out a legacy not only with their size and strength, but with their adaptability, genetics, and impact on the beef industry across the globe. The American Brahman is more than a breed. It's a symbol of excellence forged through decades of careful selection, breeding, and passion. Across the sprawling ranches of Texas, Florida, and beyond, these majestic bulls roam like monarchs, commanding respect and admiration from seasoned ranchers and livestock enthusiasts alike. The story of the Brahman in America began in the early 1900s, when breeders imported cattle of Indian origin primarily from the Bos Indicus family, known for their resistance to heat, ticks, and disease. In the scorching climates of the southern United States, traditional European breeds struggled to thrive. But not the Brahman. With their signature hump over the shoulders, long ears, and loose skin, these animals were naturally built to endure the heat and humidity that would cripple other breeds. Over the decades, American cattlemen selectively bred these imports, enhancing their muscle mass, temperament, and reproductive qualities. What emerged was a new breed, the American Brahman, an animal uniquely suited to the demanding conditions of the American South, yet adaptable enough to influence cattle production worldwide. Today's giant Brahman bulls are the result of more than a century of selective breeding, producing bulls that weigh over 2,000 pounds and stand tall with an unmistakable presence. Their size is not just for show, it translates into real profit on the ranch. These bulls sire calves with fast growth rates, excellent feed conversion, and impressive carcass yields. But it's not just their physical prowess that sets them apart. Brahman bulls are known for their remarkable longevity, often remaining productive in breeding herds well into their teens. This extended working life means ranchers get more return on their investment, making Brahman bulls a cornerstone of sustainable, profitable ranching. Walk onto any Brahman-focused ranch, and you'll feel the ground tremble under the hooves of these giants. It's not just their bulk, it's the way they move. The way they stand, the way they look you in the eye with calm confidence. Ranchers often speak of their bulls with a sense of pride that borders on reverence. These animals aren't just tools for breeding, they're family, champions, and in many cases, celebrities. Their names are whispered with admiration across auction houses and cattle shows. Some have become so famous that their genetics are exported around the world, influencing breeding programs from Brazil to Australia to Southeast Asia. American Brahman bulls are global ambassadors of strength, endurance, and genetic superiority. One of the most iconic features of the American Brahman is its hump, a muscle-laden crest that sits atop the shoulders like a badge of honor. But that hump isn't just aesthetic. It plays a vital role in regulating body temperature and storing energy, making it a crucial adaptation for life in hot, unforgiving environments. This biological edge, combined with their loose skin and ample sweat glands, makes Brahmans the undisputed champions of heat tolerance. Even in searing summer temperatures, they keep grazing, growing, and thriving while other breeds seek shade and slow down. This makes them a top choice for ranchers in the southern U.S., Central America, and tropical regions worldwide. Brahman bulls also stand out for their intelligence and trainability. Contrary to the misconception that larger bulls are more aggressive or unmanageable, Brahmans are known for their docility when handled correctly. They form strong bonds with their handlers and can be easily managed with consistent training. Their calm demeanor makes them safer to work with on large ranches, where close interaction is often required. Their intelligence also contributes to their efficiency on the ranch. Brahmins learn routines quickly, adapt to pasture rotations with ease, and display an uncanny awareness of their surroundings. But while their temperament is calm, their presence is undeniably fierce. Standing beside a Brahman bull is an unforgettable experience. Their muscled frames ripple with strength. Their chests are broad, their backs straight, and their legs strong and sturdy. Their heads are crowned with horns that curve with grace and power, and their eyes reveal a calm yet commanding spirit. They are the embodiment of what it means to be a dominant force on the ranch, a breed that doesn't just survive but thrives in the toughest conditions, outperforming expectations with every generation. The value of Brahman bulls doesn't end with their impressive individual traits. These animals are prized sires for crossbreeding programs. When mated with other beef breeds like Angus, Hereford, or Simmental, the resulting offspring benefit from what's called hybrid vigor or heterosis, a boost in growth rate, fertility, and disease resistance. This has made Brahman genetics a powerful tool in global beef production, with many ranchers using Brahman bulls to elevate their herd's overall performance. In regions where harsh conditions make traditional cattle hard to raise, Brahman crosses offer a resilient and profitable solution. Many of the giant Brahman bulls we see today are also champions in the show ring. These events aren't just about beauty. They showcase the best examples of the breed in terms of muscle structure, gait, and overall conformation. Winning bulls fetch top dollar at auctions, and their semen becomes a highly sought-after commodity in international breeding markets. Some champion bulls have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and their genetics continue to shape the future of Brahman breeding worldwide. These bulls are more than farm animals. They're global influencers in the world of agriculture. Modern ranchers who raise American Brahmans invest heavily in their care. From custom-formulated feed to veterinary oversight, these bulls receive elite treatment to ensure their full genetic potential is realized. Calf performance is closely monitored, and data is collected on growth rates, fertility, and feed efficiency. Advanced reproductive technologies like artificial insemination (AI) and embryo transfer (ET) allow top bulls to impact thousands of herds, ensuring that their superior traits are passed on far and wide. This scientific approach to breeding ensures that each new generation of Brahman bulls is bigger, better, and more productive than the last. Despite their size, Brahman bulls are surprisingly athletic. Watching them move across the pasture is a testament to the breed's balance of power and agility. Their legs are strong and well set, giving them a fluid stride and excellent mobility. This is crucial on large ranches, where bulls must cover ground to breed cows naturally across vast acres of land. Whether navigating rocky terrain, wading through muddy pastures, or withstanding seasonal changes, Brahman bulls maintain their performance and poise like true champions. Their hardiness also extends to disease resistance. Brahman bulls have a natural resistance to many parasites and illnesses that plague other breeds. Their thick skin and natural oils make it harder for insects to bite, and their immune systems are finely tuned to detect and fight off infections. This lowers veterinary costs and reduces the need for chemical treatments, contributing to more sustainable and eco-friendly cattle operations. For ranchers looking to raise cattle with minimal intervention, Brahman bulls are a smart and reliable choice. Behind every great Brahman bull is a dedicated breeder or rancher who sees the animal not just as livestock but as legacy. These ranchers spend years nurturing bloodlines, selecting for ideal traits, and shaping the future of the breed. From Texas powerhouses like V8 Ranch and J.D. Hudgens to family-run operations across the Gulf Coast, the commitment to Brahman excellence runs deep. These ranches are more than businesses. They are stewards of a breed that represents resilience, pride, and tradition. Every Brahman bull that steps onto the pasture or the show ring carries with it the heritage of generations of dedication. In a world where efficiency, sustainability, and profitability matter more than ever, the Brahman bull stands as a symbol of what livestock can be when nature and nurture meet at the highest level. These animals aren't just surviving, they're setting the standard for performance in hot, humid, and rugged environments. They are proof that size, strength, and science can work together to create something extraordinary. For young ranchers looking to start a herd or seasoned cattlemen seeking the best genetics money can buy, the American Brahman Bull remains a top-tier choice. As consumer preferences evolve and climate challenges grow more intense, the demand for resilient and productive cattle will only increase. Brahman bulls are already ahead of the curve. Their ability to convert poor-quality forage into lean, flavorful beef makes them ideal for both large-scale operations and smaller ranches seeking maximum return. And with the rising popularity of grass-fed and hormone-free beef, Brahman bulls offer a natural, sustainable way to produce high-quality meat without sacrificing yield. So, whether you're walking through the gates of a Texas ranch or watching them dominate in a championship ring, one thing is clear: the Giant American Brahman Bulls truly rule the ranch. With their unbeatable blend of power, performance, and presence, they are not just the future of cattle ranching, they are its living legends. From their majestic humps to their thunderous footsteps, they are the embodiment of American livestock excellence, and they aren't going anywhere anytime soon. These bulls are built to last, bred to lead, and born to rule. And there you have it, folks, the Giant American Brahman Bulls that don't just walk the ranch, they rule it. These incredible animals are more than just big bulls. They're a symbol of power, resilience, and unmatched genetic excellence. From their towering frames and legendary humps to their calm temperament and global impact, Brahman bulls continue to lead the way in modern cattle ranching. Whether you're a rancher, a livestock enthusiast, or someone who just appreciates raw animal greatness, it's clear, no breed does it quite like the American Brahman. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more powerful animal stories, and drop a comment below. What's your favorite thing about these Brahman giants? Until next time, keep your boots on the ground and your eyes on the herd, because legends still walk among us.